Hi everyone, welcome in. Hey Joss, how are you? I want to use the bathroom. You said didn't even know you was live. Never got the notification. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just finished my Etsy orders. Yeah, I had some too. I finished them. I finished them. What time is it? 9, like around 6. I don't do anything. Like I don't deal with Etsy after 7 o'clock. I leave the rest for the next day. Upon Taco Bell got Cool Ranch local tacos. What's the local tacos? Oh, okay, okay. You said they got the cheese one. You didn't realize they had the Cool Ranch. Yeah, I only just get regular soft tacos from them. I don't explore. Um, Well, I'm not big on tacos anyways. I'm not like a big taco person or like Mexican food in general. I know that's not really technically Mexican food, but yeah. Yeah, I like their fries. I just can't have them all the time. And I like their nachos. I know what I'm gonna ask. Hi everyone, welcome in. Paid readings are open. There's no free readings. I hate that I have to say that all the time, but I'm gonna make a post about it. I've been saying I'm gonna make it and I haven't. So if you guys are gonna send for any paid readings, please do so soon. Oh, hi IJ. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Yo, I have to keep checking this because it just. I don't know why this doesn't scroll up on its own. I gotta try, Jane. Let me just send this client this. Let me just do her final question. IJ, you can start posting your questions. let me just do her. She has one more question. Oh shit. I'm almost done, IG. I don't know why my foot is hurting. I need to get up and stretch this foot. Keep the phone right here until it charges, because my cord doesn't reach anymore. Well, the new one doesn't reach anymore. Well, it doesn't reach. The new one doesn't reach. Fuck. All right, so let's go to your first question. Hi everyone, welcome in. Paid readings are open. There's no free readings, guys, just FYI. Alright, so let's see. Alright, how does she feel about what she posted? Is this the comment, IJ? I just want to make sure it's the comment and not something she posted, like on her stuff, like on her story. My foot feels weird. Okay, the story she posted. Alright, let's see. Hi Kimberly, how are you? Alright, I'm glad I clarified that, because that's why I was like, let me make sure, because I felt like it was the story she posted, but then I was like, I don't know. Feel about the story she posted. Okay, you'll be after IJ. I'm doing good. How does I feel about the story she posted today? And we got the 8 of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. my bad. My nephew was asking me something. Alright. So, IJ, I got the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. A lot of masculine energy here. Let me see. For me, the Eight of Cups is obviously emotional release, moving on, letting things go. I mean, I have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. For me, it's like letting go of, I want to say, it feels like whatever, was it the post that you sent? Because then I feel like what she's implying is, what I'm getting here with this Eight of Cups and Five of Cups, like walking away from anything from her past. So this could have been, it's hard, I don't feel, it's, cause, all right, the way you're asking, like, how did she feel about the story, like about the, what she posted, right, on Instagram, but I don't necessarily get a feeling towards the post, like just the post itself. I think it's what was in there, that what it's representing. So I just want to be clear on that. Like the post itself, it has no, there's no emotion to her actually posting it, if that makes sense. But when it comes to like what was the, how can I say it? The context of it, right? That's why I'm like, this is not making sense to me, whisper. But all right, the context of the post itself, what those the pictures represent, what she was doing in those pictures is what is being represented here. And I feel like it was her, like this was a time for her where she processed and walked away from certain emotions, is what I'm getting. And it's like sense of regret, looking at her past, right? The past is here because the Five of Cups is here. I feel like there could have been, she's walking away from things that feel disappointing, sad, you know, just kind of like overthinking, just letting go of things that no longer serve her purpose, right? She's looking at the Five of Cups. It's like, all right, here they are, they're spilled, but it's time to walk away. I have two cups here that are nice and full. So I feel like this is, it represented that for her, but it also represented, I feel like she definitely was, so I can say what the feeling towards the post was reflective. So I think she was like in a reflective mode at the time. We know why you saw that post, because you created that, right? But on her side, how it came out was she was reflecting, and it was just a release for her at the time, wherever she was at, where it was like, this was maybe her trip of like letting go, like releasing what needed to be released so she can focus on what is available for her, what feels good to her, right? So I feel like there could have been a possibility of her, like, I feel like possibly like expressing something subtle about what she's leaving behind, and possibly what she wishes had gone different. So I feel like she could have been in a place, again, letting go of the past, and maybe there was certain situations, certain things that she had hoped that they would have went differently, and I think that she was unpacking and staying there, but now she's let that go. Whatever it is, it could have been business ventures, because we do have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles here. Her way of thinking, we do have the King of Swords here. Even traditional standpoints, she could be letting go of that stuff. But yeah, I'm getting like that. She was definitely reflecting on that. She was definitely reflecting. That's why the post showed up. Like, that's why she posted it. At least that's how it's showing up on her end. But we know why it actually showed up in your reality. So in her reality, is playing out more so like her reflecting, and just, I feel like it was a final goodbye to whatever this was from the past that she has been holding on to. With the Hierophant, I feel like right now she's at a place where she's looking for meaning, and possibly guidance, or even she could have felt like, I feel like she was also thinking about the lessons she's learned from whatever these situations are. is definitely what I'm getting. And I feel like she's kind of letting her higher, whatever higher good she believes in, to kind of like take the wheel is what I'm getting here. Like take the wheel. So she's letting go of trying to control outcomes with things that no longer serve her. Keeping attached to even family members, people. Like I'm getting a lot of different things for her. I feel like I honestly feel like she was out there just closing chapters with multiple things and people. Um, I'm also getting like she wanted to post her like this part of her trip because it was meaningful to her. Um, it was meaningful to her, and like she specifically wanted to show what that was. So this could have been for you. This could have been for multiple people where she maybe feels like she can motivate people to like go out there and do their thing, right? She's could also be, I feel like she could also be showing you the things that she's into. I get that too. With the King of Swords and the with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I'm getting a grounded but thoughtful energy here with her. You know, these two kings to me suggest she was coming from a place of maturity and intention. You guys love that word. That's your word. Spirit said that really loud too. So it was like a hint to like, yeah, she, a part of it was for you to see. It's a lot. I'm getting a lot of different things here though, because I do have the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, the Six of Pentacles is like sharing with multiple people. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, you know, it's showing steadiness. You know, she wasn't being reckless or impulsive. The King of Swords, it shows clarity and logic behind her choice. I feel like she likely thought about how the post would be perceived and wanted it to come across a certain way. So I feel like she's also letting go of that. I think that she may overthink sometimes when she posts things for some reason. Yeah, like I feel like she overthinks things. She doesn't want anyone to take things a certain way, right? She cares about her image, and I get it because she has a professional image, but I think now she's kind of letting loose a little bit more. Um, with the Six of Pentacles, it's funny because I feel like she also was hoping for some type of like energetic exchange, possibly from you. Um, the Six of Pentacles for me is, it is a card of, again, like equal give and take, but it is a card of like sharing, right? And again, with multiples, but in different ways. Like with you, for me, it will be like more of a how do you say that, like deep, right? With other people, maybe like, I don't know if she has clients that follow her or like colleagues. It's more on that kind of level. Like that is more to me surface level. With you, it's more of a deeper level. She could have been like, honestly, I feel like for me, I feel like she might have been hoping that her post again got some kind of response, um or energetic exchange, but it could have been like a like from you viewing her stories. um and I feel like, yeah, specifically from you, she just, as long as you liked it or viewed it, she would have been cool with it. Like she definitely wanted some type of exchange with you. So I definitely get that with the Six of Pentacles. um I feel like it's like she wanted to share something meaningful and perhaps see how others would respond. But she had an idea of how she wanted you to respond versus other people. I think that she gets a lot of people that show interest, but she's not interested in them. Um, I feel like she could have, honestly, she could have had like a few, like, she may have like a few people that like follow her and always interact, but she's like, I don't give a fuck about them interacting. I want, you know, my person to specifically interact outside of like colleagues and stuff like that, right? I'm talking about like men that just be like stalking, not stalking like in a crazy way, but you know, that just be watching. Um, so yeah, I definitely feel like she was definitely. Oh, you said you do too, IJ. So you see, yeah, you know you get it because you guys mirror each other. So that makes sense. So I feel like Nat, she probably had like a mix of emotional processing, like obviously of letting go of the past. But I don't feel like it was she had that feeling today. I think that was the feelings in those pictures, like what was happening behind the scenes in those pictures, right? She was definitely like letting go of like, again, things that don't work for her, whether it's emotional stuff, whether it's people, whether it's, you know, work relationships, whatever it is, right? I'm getting she was very thought like, it feels like a thoughtful expression, like wanting her post to reflect her values and maturity, and also a subtle desire for acknowledgement, hoping for engagement, especially from you. So yeah, I was like, at first I was like, what the fuck is Spirit talking about? I was so, but I get what they were saying. It's like there was not, there were intentions for what she wanted to be returned back to her, but I think the feelings were more so like what happened in those pictures behind the scenes. But she's in a good place. I feel like she's in a good place, which is good. All right, let's see. How does she feel about the convo you guys had today? How did I feel about the mini combo her and IJ had today? How did I feel about the mini combo her and her man had today? How did I feel about the mini combo her and IJ had today? Alright, we have the Six of Swords. Okay, we got a few cards here. The High Priestess again. Okay, she's definitely her High Priestess energy, is what I feel. Oh wait, did she get the High Priestess last time? I don't even remember now. No, it was the Hierophant. I always confuse them. Not purposely. So we got the High Priestess. Okay, the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups. The Page of Cups. Okay. How do I feel about the combo they had today? The Chariot. And what's the outcome here? Oh. Am I going to take that up? The Strength and the Four of Swords. Okay. So I feel like, ooh, my ear just started itching. I feel like she likely felt that the conversation was a step forward, a step towards smoother waters, feeling more comfortable, a relief, or maybe even a sense of progress for her. Even if it was small, it helped her feel things were less stuck and moving in a positive direction. I think this goes to her with her overthinking. With the High Priestess being here, I feel like she may not have expressed everything she was thinking or feeling. You know, there's a sense of her keeping some of her thoughts to herself. She could also be reflecting on the meaning of the exchange. I feel like she might be processing what was said, which I've always gotten this from her. I've always said that, like, I feel like when you guys have conversations, she just thinks about them all day, the rest of the day. And she's also in a place where she's trusting her intuition about where things are headed. I'm getting emotional warmth and spark here too, you guys talking. So, especially because the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups came out together, I feel like these three are like, first of all, they're beautiful. It's a beautiful energy, right? I feel like they show she felt emotionally open, flattered, and even excited by the interaction. I feel like, you know, the Ace of Wands is showing a spark of passion, and or inspiration. I feel like it's both passion and inspiration. And inspiration, when I say inspiration here, it feels like inspiration as far as like taking more action. Like it just feels good to her. The Queen of Cups is showing emotional receptivity and care. So yeah, like she just felt great emotionally. And I feel like with the Page of Cups, I want to say that I feel like she's gonna start. What I'm gonna say, this is showing me like she felt playful, sweet, and even a bit romantic about it, even if it was a small exchange. I feel like, yeah, her feelings are really strong. That I feel like I'm hesitating because Spirit is like small, like it's not. It wasn't a small exchange. It wasn't a mini convo. Like at least she's not looking at it that way. And it's funny how everybody's perspective is different because you called it a mini combo, but for her, it was not a mini combo. It was a good one, a long one. It had depth to it, even if it was small. Um, and with the Chariot, this is all about forward movement. I feel like she left the conversation feeling focused and encouraged. Like this, it gave her direction and motivation to keep engaging. It may have felt like I said, like it may have felt for you like a small victory, but for her, I'm getting she's seeing it as a step toward a deeper connection. So that's literally what I'm getting. I feel like, and I know that you don't mean it a mini combo like it was insignificant, but it's funny how you said a mini combo, and a mini combo, and that's not how she's looking at it. It was a good combo, and she felt free to express herself to me. So in a more genuine, yeah, you see, and then but in Spirit is saying like she expressed enough, like she felt good with how much she expressed, but she didn't express herself all the way. Obviously, like she didn't. She's given. I think that the more that you guys talk, she will be a lot more expressive, and I feel like it's more about showing like the flirty side, the playful side, um, the like I don't know why I'm getting like where because like she may want to burst your bubble here and there, like just to be like in a fun way. So I feel like she's still getting her feet wet there, but what I'm getting is because how things have developed, right? So before it's just conversation, like she's seen you as someone that she had interest in, but she may not have been like as emotionally invested the way she is now. So now it's like a little shyness is kicking in, is what I'm gonna say. A little shyness, but not in a bad way. Um, I feel like when in the outcome with the Strength and the Four of Swords, for me, it's suggesting she is calmly holding space for this conversation and more to come. The Strength shows patience, emotional maturity, and gentle control over her feelings. And then the Four of Swords is showing she's at peace with how things went. Very content to let things settle and develop naturally, and just kind of like she likes where things are going, so she's not overthinking you. I think she just overthinks herself. Honestly, that's really good, IJ. I like that. So yeah, and I feel like her showing up, it's like she's gonna be more free, and I've been saying that to you. Like I know she is, right? But she's gonna. It's like I feel like even when she like comments on your stuff or like she does certain things, I feel like she finds herself in a place of like, oh shit, I can't believe I did that. So even like commenting on your post today, she probably was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Like it didn't feel like she overthought it, right? It just felt like naturally she saw it and she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna comment. Like, who cares? Where before I feel like she would have overthought things. Like you may not have, we won't never know, but I feel like had she followed you a few months ago, you may not have been getting this much interaction from her because she is a lot more open. And I've even told you this in the readings. Like when I pick up on her energy, it is so calm. It is very relaxed. It's no, she may, like I said, she may be overthinking little things when it comes to her, but when it comes to you and who you are and like where she wants this to go, no. I feel like she's definitely clear. Right, IJ, right. Right. She's definitely seeing things progressing though. In her eyes, they're progressing. So that's what I have for you, IJ. It's really good energy. And thank you so much. Right, the mispossessive tour. Listen, because you know I be saying that's my man, my man, my man. I don't fucking care. Kimberly, you can go ahead and post. Yeah, my phone is charging, so I gotta stay right here. Just gotta listen. Y'all, I mean, you're lucky I'm even on camera because I don't have at nighttime. I don't even get on camera. I be doing it from my bed. All right, let's see. How does Marshall feel about Kimberly? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly? Jetsu, yo. Isn't that funny that girl, yo, if that ain't a synchronicity for you, IJ, like, if that's not a fucking synchronicity for you, they had the mispossessive tour in Atlanta. Why we didn't even think about that? Did you think about that, IJ? I would have never put that together until just said what she said. That's a big ass synchronicity. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, how does Marshall feel about Kimberly? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly? Yeah, and I did, but you probably didn't even put 2 and 2 together. How does Marshall feel about Kimberly? The 8 of Cups. The King of Cups. Have you guys talked? The Death card in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Hold on. Alright, I'll take this one, the flip. The 5 of Wands. And the 7 of Cups. Kim, can you confirm if you guys have talked? Because I'm getting a very disconnected energy. I'm getting someone who's like, whew. With this 8 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Death card in the reverse. Just clarify the Death card, the Tower. Yeah, I'm getting someone like small talk in the summer, but yeah, because I'm literally getting him. If I'm gonna just be honest with you with what I'm seeing here, because I'm getting someone who's emotionally disconnected from you. Like, I'm getting, he's focused on self. The 6 of Wands here to me is like needing or wanting, he's liking like outside gratitude. The Death card with the Tower is like showing me like there is no change here with him. Like, he's kind of just, again, do I feel like he has emotions for you deep down? Yeah, but it's just him keeping them bottled inside. I'm not getting him wanting to express, wanting to explore. I honestly feel like he's kind of just, the 8 of Cups for me feels almost like he's accepted that this connection is what it is. He's okay with the way things are. I'm not getting like there's any beef with you guys, but I'm just getting like he's okay with the way things are. Like, he doesn't feel like, I don't get a desire to like connecting right now. And not because he doesn't have certain emotions. I just don't see him putting effort. I'm seeing him focus on other things. And I feel like it's attention, validation. I have the King of Pentacles here, which again is showing up as someone that's very logical. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I feel like he could be focused on other options. Should clarify this. Five of Wands with the King of Swords. Yeah, you see that I'm getting head over heart when it comes to you. Show me the Five of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, he's focused on other options, girl. I feel like he's focused on other options, and he's kind of just, that's why I feel like there's a disconnect here. Yeah, I got the Seven of Cups here. There's more options here. Show me the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Cups. Yeah, he's exploring other options. He's focused on other options. I feel like I'm just getting someone that he's okay with the way things are. I don't feel like he's mad at you or like feeling like any ill feelings towards you. Like, I don't get that at all. I do feel like he has emotional feelings towards you because I got the King of Cups here, but not something that he plans to express. You got the Devil card here, which again, to me, it feels like someone is self-soothing, self-indulging, and not in the best things. Show me the Devil. Yeah, the Star. Yeah, he's focused on his own, like, his own fulfillment here is what I'm getting. So that's what I have for you, Kim. Yeah, he's focused on new opportunities. He's just focused on new opportunities. I feel like, again, with when it comes to you, I feel like he's feeling very neutral. There is feelings that he cares about you, but I'm just getting someone that's like literally like they're going a completely different direction, and he is focused on like other options. So that's what I have for you. And thank you, Kim. You suggest it be cold. It do, but my room got hot a little, not that long ago. I'm getting a little colder now. You can post just. Oh my god, my back is killing me. Look, I said earlier my back is not hurting, and look at this. You're welcome. How is Justice Mom feeling about her? Hold on, I'm about to move this thing. My phone is charged. Ugh. Damn, I just yawned really like, whew, deep. You had to put. I know this morning it was chilly out here, but then it got hot. You know that we're at that time where it's like it be cold in the morning, warm during the day, and then cold again. All right, how is Justice Mom feeling about her? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that was too much. That was 5 cards. How is Justice Mom feeling about her? The Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, she's feeling really good. I feel like she's just showing up as very stable. She's seeing you as like exploring, like just having fun. I feel like she likes when you go out and do stuff. Like it doesn't bother her. If anything, I see her looking at you as someone who's just kind of just like, you know what I'm getting? You know when a bird, I don't know if their full transition period, but I believe, you know, the egg hatches, whatever, and then the bird is born, the mom is feeding it for a little while, and then eventually, like, they send them out to fly. That's what I'm getting. Like, she's just like, I don't know, did you guys have plans for her to, like, take you to the concert, or no? Was it always a plan for you to go on your own? And was this your first time, like, going that far alone? Because I feel like you just making it back safe was, like, an accomplished goal. Like it's like letting go little by little, but I feel like the more you show her that you're sure of yourself, you just decide to, okay, so maybe she was expecting you to ask her and then you didn't, right? So I feel like, you know how you asked me the other day, what was it, how they're gonna feel if you detach a little bit, you know, I'm getting like how she's made, I feel like the energy shifted for her a little bit, because I'm getting like you know what it is, the more you show her that you're responsible, and I know that you're 22, right, Jess? But just remember, our parents are always going to look at us as if we're kids, right? Well, we are their kids, but they're going to look at us as, they're not going to look at us through the lens of like she's an adult, she's a young adult. She's still, even when you're my age, my dad asks me when I go on vacations if I need money. Like I have money. Like, I don't know why he asks me that, but he does it all the time. So I feel like it's just, yeah, like how I'm seeing it is like the more independence you show her, the more at ease she'll feel. Because I feel like she may feel a little overprotective of you, but I feel like when you do this stuff, like you doing more of that stuff, like how you went to the concert, like you could go and like go have a little like dinner with yourself, like go outside, like have a drink, you know, even if it's just to post fucking pictures for in a reel for this guy to see. Like I feel like that, doing more of that, like it's just gonna make her feel more at ease. Of course she's mama bear because she's showing up here, she's the empress. You're the fool, and not the fool as in like you're a fool, but you're the more like you're exploring, you're kind of going outside, you're seeing what you like, you're venturing off. And she's just there because like even if we look at context, like she's there sitting in nature, and here you are, and she's like, I know she's not gonna walk off the ledge, she's gonna be fine, but she's like, I'm still here if you need me. So that's the energy I'm getting, feeling very stable, she's feeling very good about things. My battery was on the edge, and getting an Uber was making me almost crash out. But yeah, you know what, make sure you always make sure, one of the things you want to do, if you don't have one, get yourself one of those little battery like the chargers, little, what are they called, the charging banks or whatever, they have like a ton of names. So yeah, make sure that you go out, like you want to do that, because you definitely don't want to be stuck, you know, nowhere without your phone. So yeah, I feel like the more you do this stuff, the more at ease she feels. I feel like she's kind of like, all right, let her be independent. Like, she wants to be independent, let her. If she needs me, she'll call me. Is exactly what I'm seeing. And not in a negative way, but she's just more like, you know what, she wants to be independent. I'm gonna let her, and obviously if she needs me, I will run. Yeah, there you go, the battery packs. I'm like, is it a battery banks? My sister, I know, you know what, I think it was a specific brand that she got before. I have a ton of them. I could send you the link to the ones that I have, that when I tell you they last, when you charge it fully, girl, it could last you for like, when I say like 48 hours. So, oh, you see, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that you talked to her, like that she said that to you. So yeah, that's exactly how I feel like she was just like, you know what? She could have been feeling a little nervous, I can say, but not in a place where she was like, you know, it was bad, or like where she was at a place like, I hope she needs me so she can see that she needs me. No, no, no. It was not like that. It was just literally like, all right, she's gonna be independent. I gotta hold my breath for a little bit, but I'm gonna hold my breath for a little bit, but she's gonna be fine. She knows that if you were like, if you really needed her, you're gonna call her. Like, she knows that you're not also gonna be to the point that you're so stubborn that you're like, no, I'm gonna prove a point, so I'm gonna just walk from Atlanta to where I'm at. Like, um I want to say, because I am getting his energy here, so I'm gonna speak on it. I feel like he also felt like he's opening up a lot slower than she is. I would say a little slower. Because I feel like he has more of a hard time seeing you grow up, seeing you being more independent. And I can see that because masculines are a little bit more, I would say, protective when it comes to to your father figure. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have been clear with that. Like, your father figure. He's gonna be like, a masculine is gonna be more protective, I feel, or more concerned. Not that your mom isn't, but I feel like even when my uncle lived with us when we were younger, he was like very overprotective of us too. Um, I know, but you asked about your mom specifically. You just never know. Um, but I feel like, yeah, like he's definitely still seeing you. Like, so you're like, I think you're 22, Just. I want to say you're 22. 20 years. I know you're 22 or 23. But in his eyes, you're still 15. So it's just a protective energy, but I feel like he's also being more open. So he's not gonna really show emotions with the King of Cups being here. I think that he also knows that obviously if you're in trouble, you're gonna call them. Like, you're not gonna walk from Atlanta to where you're at just because you're trying to prove a point. And with the Temperance, I do feel like he may have like mixed emotions, because I do have the for me, like, this is like mixing two different type of entities or energies, or like, in this case I'm getting emotions. Like, he has mixed emotions, but he's trying to like create a better outcome here. So I'm getting more so like protectiveness. You have I don't know why this is standing out to me, but the color like baby blue, I don't know what that, let me see what it means in spirituality and family, because it's really standing out. I think it's nurturing, but I want to check. I stopped like, I haven't looked at the colors in a minute. Oh, baby blue is the color of calm and serenity. Spiritually, it can symbolize a desire for peace within the family, smoother communication, and dissolving past tensions. It invites a softer, more loving energy into family dynamics. What the fuck? Yo, that's crazy. What the fuck? And knowing like what has been going on. I mean, not that anything bad has been going on, but just that's crazy to get that message. You also have like healing and emotional clarity. This is talking about throat chakras. Um, I feel like you guys are gonna be healing your misunderstandings, and I don't feel like it's misunderstandings. I think it's just having more understanding that you are growing, but you also kind of like trying to understand their side. Um, with and then you have new beginnings and nurturing. Baby blue also symbolizes innocence and fresh starts. Spiritually, it can point to a new chapter in family relationships, reconciliation, a new baby, or simply a fresh wave of closeness and nurturing energy among family members. I haven't really talked to him recently, so been working and stuff. Yeah. Yo, that's funny. Hold on, I haven't really tossed him. You haven't tossed Jay salad. Jazz, you are funny even without unintentionally. You are funny. Can you add Brie? Oh my god. So that was a good meaning for that. I love that. Anything else? I feel like that's all they had to say, just. Yeah, because they're like completely quiet now. But if you need me to clarify anything, just let me know because they're kind of quiet. They're like, that's it. All right, Brie, thank you. Girl, I be doing the same thing and then I sound like a dumbass. Um, and you could post your second. Oh, wait, you did post your second question. My bad. Yo, that's funny. Decided to walk across the road while cars were starting to come last night, and they were just getting honked at. Like, bitch, you yeah, they crazy. People are crazy like that. I see stuff like that out here all the time. All right, how will Justice Etsy shop do the rest of the month? How will Justice Etsy shop do? The Three of Cups. Oh, the High Priestess. There could be like a up and down. Yeah, the four. That's what I was getting with the Four of Pentacles. There could be a little bit of a up and down. So like maybe like today will be like hella busy, and then tomorrow it'll be more quiet. But like where you're still getting orders, but just not as much as today. And then I feel like that's how the month continues to grow. I feel like you're gonna continue to be invested. I feel like there could be I want to see, clarify this Four of Pentacles for me. The Hermit. Yeah, so do you see, this is what I'm getting with that. So there could be a little bit of a pullback. So it is exactly what I was saying. Like, it's been like that recently. Yeah, I'm not surprised because I'm seeing that here. What they're seeing is on them times that it gets slow. Have you ever, because they're specifically showing me something, have you ever sent out like them little coupons, like 10% off? That you could send them right from the messages. The only thing with Etsy, because I'm planning to do that, and I feel like they literally showed me earlier writing about this. I tend to do this like at the end of the month. Everyone who sent that month, I'll go back and, but you have to go by each by person, right? You can't just send a bulk like a email or whatever. So I don't know, they're showing me for you to send that, even if it's like a little, you know, like even like with the discount codes, you can be very 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 specific about it. Like just throwing in like maybe like you have to do a $25 order and receive like 10% off, or like a $20 order and receive 10%, like something like that, or specifically just send them a 10% off, because a 10% off, like, it's not that big. Like, you could calculate that. If you need help, I'll help you. It's not that big of a loss. Where, because yeah, they're saying like do it, but don't do it to like, don't do such a discount where it's like you're losing out. You want to do it like, even when I do my hair stuff, like I usually, I'll add like a free haircut to like a coloring service when I want to do like deals, right? Because a haircut doesn't take me that long, even if it's 10-15 minutes. What is that? It's not much. So I'm not really losing out. um so yeah, that's what they were showing, because earlier I literally wrote about that. So maybe doing something like that, a little promo. You have the star. Okay, I like that. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna probably set a boundary with somebody. But they're saying do it with love. So, because with the 9 of Wands, so with the star, I'm getting like whatever, like the imbalance that could be happening, like the up and down, it's gonna heal on its own. They're saying keep the faith, keep like focusing on like what you're doing. If you're manifesting, do that. You're gonna get your wish fulfillment with the star. The 9 of Wands shows me like you needing to protect your energy. So I don't know if after you do the cards, I'm not really big on like, I don't burn sage, I don't do any of that. I'll just say like, sometimes I'll just be like, all right, cleanse my energy, like my energy is cleared from whatever entity, whatever I tapped into is clear. Doing stuff like that, because when you're pulling cards, you're still pulling on energy. So sometimes you'll be surprised that could also be triggering like um your anxiety. So be mindful of that, because I'm even with the Four of Pentacles, it's like being protective of your energy. So just, like I said, I'm not a believer of like burning sage and like all that stuff, but I will like be like, all right, like just cleanse the energy, let me rest. Whatever was there is gone, and that's it. Because yeah, I feel like, I don't know why that came up for you today, but maybe like the overthinking, or like when you get in like those, where sometimes we have little crash outs. It could not even be coming from that, and it could be just the energy on there. Yeah, I was saying like you're gonna set boundaries, but they're saying do it with love. And I also see like you're gonna have, your cup is gonna run it over. So I see like new people coming in and past, like, yeah, past people and new people, like the Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune. So for me, like the Emperor is like definitely like that to me, because, and I associate business and money and like, being a business owner with masculine energy. um and not saying that only men can do it, but it's just we all have masculine and feminine energy. So when it comes to like that, like being more in your masculine energy, again with the setting boundaries, being disciplined, being controlled, putting effort in whatever kind of way you can put effort into your shop. um Whether it's like updating listings, maybe like, um how like we have the pictures where you have like me, I call it the cover, and then I have like 2 or 3 slides with messages. Well, that's another thing that I've been wanting to do is update those messages, so now they can see like new updated messages. Even if it's the same stack, but just the different ones than the ones I have that I'm previewing. Doing that, I feel like that's gonna bring you some change too. Good change, because you got the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, the King of Pentacles tried to come out. Like the Justice card, yeah, you're gonna have your balance. I feel like the rest I want to say, I don't even feel like it's the rest of the month, honestly. I don't know why I keep thinking it's like the 20th, but it's not. It's literally the freaking 10th. So it's still early on. I want to say by next week, in the next few days, you'll start to see more balance, and it may still go up and down, but it won't be as drastic. So it looks like things, and for me, like the Wheel of Fortune with the Justice, it shows you're getting like good karma. you're getting your justice, basically. So you're getting what you're wanting from it. So I hope that was helpful, Jess. Was that it for you, Jess? Did you want anything else? And you can start closing out. We're going to close out at 10:30. We're closing out at 10:30, guys. So if anyone wants to donate, you are more than welcome. You don't have to. I'm just saying if you want to. But I will be closing out at 10:30. All right, let's see, Jess. I mean, not Jess. This is for Brianna. Brianna, are you here? Not a Cool Ranch Taco Bell taco. I want... Oh, y'all want to hear something funny? Remember when I had got that little... You know what? I'll tell you in a little second. Hold on. All right, for Brianna. What is her highest level say? All right, this is for Brianna. This messages from her higher self. What are her messages? I was gonna say something, but it wasn't that. But yeah. So you have joy. What makes you smile leads you home. Gratitude. Celebrate every step forward. Presence. Breathe deeply. Return to now. Okay. Choice. Your next step shapes your new reality. Reclaim. Call back your energy from what drains you. Okay. Trust the process is shaping you beautifully. Oh, not half of the deck trying to fall out. Persistence. Hold your vision. It's becoming real. Alright, show me more. Transformation. Change is your soul's evolution. Sacred body. Care for yourself like a temple. Silence. Listen. The pause holds the wisdom you seek. Okay, we got a few here. Center. Anchor yourself in love. Anchor yourself in love always. Receiving. Open wide to the blessings waiting for you. Intuition. Listen within. Your soul always knows. Light. Shine fully. Your radiance uplifts others. And ease. Flow naturally, forcing blocks. Blessings. So that is what I have for you, Bree. Thank you so much. Hi, Shay. How are you, boo? I'm about to use the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. All right, if anyone's going to donate, please do so now. I will be closing out by 10:30. You're welcome. All right, I'll be right back. Just if anyone sends, tell them to post their question. I'll be right back. had to put this phone on the charger again. I don't know why. This charger is not good. I'm gonna have to order another one. Alright, so who's coming to our shade in September? Just, yeah, you can, of course. Alright, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We got a few cards. Hold on. The Hangman. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Moon, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands. What? Just the King of Wands. Okay. The Six of Wands. Wait. The World. And the Five of Pentacles reversed. Alright, so let's see who is coming to our shade in September. Alright, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I'm getting I feel like this for me feels like a solid offer or opportunity is coming in. It could be something tangible, grounded, promising. I feel like the Nine of Cups is showing something that's going to make you happy. Something you've been wishing for or manifesting is coming in. So this could be someone who feels like a dream come true, or someone you've been manifesting that's coming in. With the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like the Magician is showing again like you've been whatever you've been manifesting may be coming in this month. Yeah, I feel like you're manifesting this person in. I feel like there's someone who is aligned with your current energy. So whatever your current energy is, just be mindful, because whether it's good energy or bad energy, someone is coming in and they're going to be aligned with whatever that energy is. I'm getting good energy, but I'm just throwing that out there because it's saying specifically your energy. I feel like the Six of Pentacles definitely suggests that they're going to bring a sense of balance, equal give and take, and reciprocating. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this could be someone who is definitely established, independent, and maybe admires how independent you are and how self-sufficient you are. You do have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So you got a matching pair here. You know, this is when there's matching pairs here, that means the connection is kind of like inevitable. I feel like it's suggesting that I feel like it's suggesting a confident, passionate, and charismatic person coming your way. The King of Wands, he's very like, he's someone that's very bold, charming, and a leader. Could be an entrepreneur, doesn't have to be, but he's definitely a leader, or someone who takes initiative. So you won't have to put the work in. You do have the Six of Wands, so if it does show that they want to pursue you and make their interest known, he's gonna make his interest known. I feel like this is a very public, victorious energy. So they could be someone who is admired or respected by others. So he could be someone that just gets a lot of like attention. He's possibly very handsome, so he gets like a lot of attention, especially with that Six of Wands there. Or he may feel like you get about a lot of attention. With the Hangman and the Moon, I do feel like this person might have taken some time to reflect before approaching you. So I do feel like it's someone you know. But see, then again, it's, so I'm getting like two energies, and it could either be someone you already know you've manifested in, or a completely new energy that you've manifested in without even knowing, because I feel like this person may be a shift in your perspective. So like not your usual type. With the moon being here, it does suggest there may still be some mystery around this person or their intentions initially. Not everything will be revealed right away. So I definitely feel like, yeah, there could be a little bit of like side eye here that you're gonna give. And then with the World and the Five of Pentacles reversed, you know, for me, the World is about completing cycles and moving forward in harmony. For me, this feels like an upgrade in your love life coming towards you. The Five of Pentacles to me is indicating, the Five of Pentacles reversed, I'm sorry, is indicating that you're leaving behind feelings of abandonment or lack and stepping into something that feels more secure, reciprocal. So like this could just be you feeling more secure with yourself. So that's what I have with the tarot. Let me grab some oracles. I mean, remember, you create your reality. I just read the cards. You guys decide what's real and what's not. I have no control over your reality. You decide if you want a past person coming in or a new person. They said it could be one or the other, but y'all know my thing. It's always going to be whatever you decide that you're going to experience, that's what you're going to experience. A bold leader, someone who's confident, magnetic, and ready to claim, someone with a solid offer coming your way. Okay, it's coming towards her. A secret admirer. Ooh, that came out fast. Past energy returns with clarity and a new approach. Passionate energy, sparks will fly immediately. A wish fulfillment connection, feels like everything you've asked for. A traveler or someone from a distance who wants to close the gap. A mysterious energy. Hi Rose Quartz, how are you? A practical provider, a creative spirit, someone who wants to build a future. Okay. An admirer who secretly dreams about you often. Hold on, we got two more. An action taker, someone who mirrors your energy and desires perfectly. So that is for you, Shebu. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And just what messages did you want? Oh my god, my back. My lower back is hurting. Remember earlier I said my lower back has not been hurting. Well, here we are. You're welcome. You don't care which color. Girl, why I want to do spicy messages? But I know you don't want spicy messages. That's so funny. I don't know why I keep seeing red letters. She's gonna invent a new color for you. Yeah, my back is definitely hurting from carrying all this ass. This wagon be dragging. I'm gonna use my you know what, I'm gonna use my semi-complete deck. Alright, let's see. What does Jay want to say? Stop being so fine while I'm trying to focus. Oh shit. You're the reason my screen time is up. You can't make this up. Oh my god. Yo, you're gonna die when you... Oh my god, oh my god. Girl, yo, y'all gonna laugh. I check who viewed my story just for you. Split on Wiener. Yo, shut up. Nah, I didn't use those. I didn't use those. I remember today I said he felt like you looked so beautiful, like cute, sexy. You're my favorite notification. Oh my god. You can't make this up. My friends are tired of hearing me say your name. Low-key mad you're not next to me right now. You stay in my head rent-free and it's annoying. Just kidding. Even my playlist reminds me of you. I see your post and suddenly my day gets 10 times better. You're my favorite bad idea. Don't tempt me, I'll really pull up. I'm not jealous, I just don't like sharing what's mine. Your name still hits different when I hear it. You post that picture for me? Yeah, I thought so. My hands literally itch to touch you. You're my favorite thing to think about before bed. Okay, we got a few that came out. Don't make me remind you who you belong to. Yeah, this I got some sass here. Yes, it does. Your mind act like... This is... You know what? I should have... This one is a little... toxic, but in the best way. You got me wrapped up and you know it. I don't care who's around. My attention stays on you. You deserve the world, and I want to give it to you. You have no idea how much I adore you. I love how your energy softens me. I'm just giving you a bunch of extra ones. Oh, we got the last 3. You make my life feel like an actual love story. You make me feel safe. You make me feel safe enough to open up. You're the best part of my day every day. At the bottom you have, choosing you feels like the easiest decision ever. Yeah, you're his baby. Yeah, no, this one is, I wouldn't call it possessive because it's a mixture. It's a mixture. I feel like it's like, I think when I did it, so there's 80 messages, and I think I broke it down to like, I don't remember, it was like 20, 20, 20. Because I know I wrote like, it was like 100 messages, but then some of them, you know, as you go on, you'd be like, nah, I don't really like that one. So, yeah. It's like fun and playful, but also spicy, flirty, and then like possessive, obsessed, but also like loving. He be taking a dookie daydream. Girl, he probably do. I know my man think about me all day, every day. I know that for a fact. Can't nobody tell me no difference. I know that for a fact. Dang, I kind of wanted a channeled reading today. Not me saying I don't want to get no more readings. I mean, I never said that. I just said I've been slowing down, which I have. But I kind of want a channeled reading today. Oh, my back hurts. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to get off. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm sure I'll text y'all. I'm going to relax. I don't have nothing to do. Everything is like clean. I literally have nothing to do. I could just relax. I'm working on something, but I'm going to just relax for the rest of the night. So I will see you guys. Bye.